The Tragedy of Romeo and Juliet, Act 5, by William Shakespeare.
Scene 1. Mantua, a street. Enter Romeo.
If I may trust the flattering truth of sleep, my dreams presage some joyful news at hand. My bosom's lord sits lightly in his throne, and all this day an unaccustomed spirit lifts me above the ground with cheerful thoughts. I dreamt my lady came and found me dead. Strange dream that gives a dead man leave to think. And breathed such life with kisses in my lips that I revived and was an emperor. Ah me, how sweet is love itself possessed, when but love's shadows are so rich in joy.
Enter Romeo's man Balthazar, booted.
News from Verona. How now, Balthazar? Dost thou not bring me letters from the friar? How doth my lady? Is my father well? How fares my Juliet, that I ask again? For nothing can be ill if she be well.
Then she is well, and nothing can be ill. Her body sleeps in Capel's monument, and her immortal part with angels lives. I saw her laid low in her kindred's vault, and presently took post to tell it you. Oh, pardon me for bringing this ill news, since you did leave it for my office, sir.
Is it e'en so? Then I defy you, stars. Thou knowest my lodging. Get me ink and paper, and hire post horses. I will hence tonight.
I do beseech you, sir, have patience. Your looks are pale and wild, and do import some misadventure.
Tush, thou art deceived. Leave me and do the thing I bid thee do. Hast thou no letters to me from the friar?
No, my good lord.
No matter, get thee gone, and hire those horses. I'll be with thee straight.
Exit Balthazar.
Well, Juliet, I will lie with you tonight. As to the means, I will not wander long. I do remember an apothecary who lives not far from here. If it is life, where there is neither gold nor food nor rest.
In pots, bladders, and musty seeds, remnants of pack-thread and old cakes of roses were thinly scattered to make up a show. Noting this penury, to myself I said, and if a man did need a poison now, whose sale is present death in Mantua, here lives a caitiff wretch would sell it him. Oh, this same thought did but forerun my need. And this same needy man must sell it me. As I remember, this should be the house. Being holiday, the beggar's shop is shut. Apothecary!
Who calls so loud?
Come over here. I see that you are poor.
There is no crime in that.
No pleasure, neither. Now listen, I seek a kind of poison so powerful that swallowed in one dram, it stops a man and drops him in his tracks before he may but mark the consequence.
I have such mortal drugs, but Mantua's law brings death to any man who issues them.
Are you so thin and full of wretchedness, yet scared to die? Famine is in your cheeks. The world is not your friend. You will not find that cherishing the law makes you rich. Be not poor. And break the law for this.
My poverty, not my will, consents.
I pay your poverty and not your will.
Put this in any liquid thing you will and drink it off, and if you had the strength of 20 men, it would dispatch you straight.
There is thy gold, worse poison to men's souls, doing more murder in this loathsome world than these poor compounds that thou mayest not sell. I sell thee poison, thou hast sold me none. Farewell. Buy food and get thyself in flesh. Come, cordial, and not poison. Go with me to Juliet's grave, for there I must use thee.
Exit. Scene 2. Friar Lawrence's cell. Enter Friar John to Friar Lawrence.
Holy Franciscan Friar, brother, ho!
Enter Friar Lawrence.
This same should be the voice of Friar John. Welcome from Mantua. What says Romeo? Or, if his mind be writ, give me his letter.
Going to find a barefoot brother out, one of our order, to associate me here in the city visiting the sick, and finding him, the searchers of the town, suspecting that we both were in a house where the infectious pestilence did reign, sealed up the doors and would not let us forth, so that my speed to Mantua there was stayed.
Who bare my letter, then, to Romeo?
I could not send it. Here it is again, nor get a messenger to bring it thee, so fearful were they of infection.
Unhappy fortune! By my brotherhood, the letter was not nice, but full of charge, of dear import, and the neglecting it may do much danger. Friar John, go hence. Get me an iron crow, and bring it straight unto my cell.
Brother, I'll go and bring it thee.
Exit.
Now must I to the monument alone. Within this 3 hours will fair Juliet wake. She will beshrew me much that Romeo hath had no notice of these accidents. But I will write again to Mantua, and keep her at my cell till Romeo come. Poor living corse, closed in a dead man's tomb.